How's it going, y'all? It is Ben Aqua, and I am in Los Angeles here, and I'm having an awesome time. And I thought I would share with you what's in my backpack, like what I travel with when I am shooting vlogs and doing the YouTube thing when I'm on the road. So let's get into it. All right, so the bag itself is a bag by Burton, and I actually found this at like a Burlington coat factory, but it was kind of cool. It's made out of recycled Mountain Dew bottles, super cheap. And by the way, a lot of the stuff I'm going to be talking about in this video will be available on Amazon, and I will leave links to everything down below. One thing I really love about this Burton bag is it's incredibly lightweight, and I can fit a bunch of stuff in here, and I'll show you kind of the pockets and stuff. First things first, in this pouch we have some charging cables and stuff. My main charging block that I use on the road is this Aqua charger that I believe is a 65 watt output. This charger is what I use to charge my phone, my Apple Watch, my MacBook Pro. I'll show you all that stuff in a sec, but yeah, this charger is nice and small, very portable, very practical. This is the main USB-C to USB-C cable that I will charge my MacBook Pro with and my iPad Pro and stuff. This is from Anchor, and it's an amazing cable, super high quality, never lets me down. And yeah, the other cables in here are nothing fancy, just like an Apple Watch charger and a auxiliary cable for my headphones and stuff. This little cable is just kind of a cheap cable that has lightning on one side as well as micro USB on the other, kind of a little adapter thing. This bag also has a pouch on the side here where I will usually put like a water bottle or something. And then there's another pouch on the other side of the bag where I have a Joby Gorilla Pod. This is really nice in a pinch for just setting up my camera and stuff. And I like that I can just put it in that side pocket down there. There's also a pouch up here, which I don't really use, but I could use this to put my phone or something up there. And let's get into the actual juice of this bag. All right, so inside of the bag, we have these Audio-Technica AT-H-M50X BT2. These are the Bluetooth version, the second version of the Bluetooth version of the M50X from Audio-Technica. These headphones are really good for monitoring audio when I'm mixing stuff for video or music or something. I really love just how lightweight and comfortable these are, and I think these sound absolutely phenomenal. These headphones are just amazing. This is the orange, I can't remember, lantern orange or something version of these headphones. And yeah, I really love how these sound. And also in this bag is my iPad Pro, which is the 11-inch 2018 iPad Pro. This thing is absolutely amazing. And I honestly don't really see a huge need to upgrade this iPad to an M1 iPad or something. This is my somewhat dirty iPad Pro smart cover that covers the front and the back of the iPad Pro. And then the other main machine in here is my 14-inch 2021 M1 Pro MacBook Pro, which is the dream machine right here. This is just an awesome laptop. I'm obsessed with this. The 14-inch version of this MacBook Pro fits in this backpack really well. It basically takes up about the same amount of size as the 13-inch, just a little bit bigger, a little thicker, a little bit heavier. But this laptop is amazing, and it fits super easily in, you know, a 13 to 15-inch backpack. And this backpack does have a little bit of padding here, so you know, it feels nice and secure. This MacBook Pro is what I use to make everything now, basically. When I'm not on my iPad Pro or something, like all my videos that you see on my YouTube channel are edited on this MacBook Pro. All of my music now is also edited on this MacBook Pro. And if you want to check out my music, be sure to search for Ben Aqua on Spotify and Apple Music. Highly appreciate all of your streams and support. And the other main thing inside of my backpack is this lunchbox right here. There's no food in this lunchbox, but what I actually have in here is some basic camera gear. So let's see what's in here. We have the Sony A7C. This is the main beast camera that I use here, the Sony A7C. And right now I have a Tamron 17 to 28 millimeter f 2.8 lens. And this is my ultra wide lens. I really love this lens combo with the Sony A7C. And then also inside of my camera lunchbox is this double-sided microphone here, which is the Deity D4 Duo. Thank you, Deity, for sending one of these out. This can record in stereo. It's a really easy setup with my Sony a7C for vlogging and just shooting just really nice sounding audio when I want kind of a mini shotgun type of microphone. But yeah, super handy, and I love that it fits just like a glove inside of this tiny lunchbox, which I use as a camera case, which is kind of ridiculous, but it works for me. And then the other lens that I travel with is typically this one, the Tamron 28 to 75 millimeter f2.8. Sometimes I'll also travel with the Tamron 28 to 200 millimeter. That's also an incredible lens. It has much more of a zoom range than this one, but this one is really good for, you know, just shooting up close and getting some really nice juicy bokeh and details and stuff. And it has a little bit of a zoom range, which I like, but between this lens and then the 17 to 28 lens over here, it basically covers all of the needs that I actually have for, you know, filming stuff when I'm on the road. And I like that I can just fit everything, you know, in this tiny case, which is actually meant for carrying sandwiches and ice cubes and stuff. But I like that this little case, when it's inside of my backpack, just looks like, you know, maybe there's just food or something in there, but nobody needs to know that this case is actually filled with some pretty expensive camera gear. Down here is a really nice battery pack from PowerAd, 20,000 milliamp portable battery pack that I will use to charge my phone or my laptop a little bit, or iPad and stuff. It has USB-A, USB-C, and it's a really convenient, just really quick way to charge something when I'm on the go. And this was sent to me from them. Shout out to PowerAd. And between these headphones, the camera, my iPad Pro, and the MacBook Pro 14-inch, that's really it that's in this bag. I try to keep it pretty lightweight in here and not go too overboard with like carrying a ton of gear. I like keeping things like relatively minimal, and I end up using probably the MacBook Pro 14-inch more than any device in here. And I'll also have these headphones to kind of fine-tune my audio recordings, videos, etc. And just having this 14-inch MacBook Pro is so awesome for traveling and stuff. I mean, just in general, it's an awesome computer, but when I'm traveling, I can basically do anything I need to do on this machine because it is my main computer. So, you know, if I'm editing a video or something, just quickly edit stuff in Final Cut Pro here. I can be out here in this beautiful landscape, just ready to go. As you can see, it's just ultra fast, and this computer is really just not failing me in any way. It's just a perfect, well, a near perfect machine. I would say the only thing about this computer that is kind of a con is the battery life is not amazing on this, but it gets the job done, especially when I'm on the road and stuff. I can get about 5 hours of battery when I'm doing kind of hardcore video editing or music editing or something on the 14-inch MacBook Pro, and even better battery life when I'm just, you know, using Safari or something. Like, this machine is just absolutely insane, and I really, really love this thing. It's so good that I actually ended up selling most of my Apple devices recently. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's in my backpack when I travel, and I try to keep it pretty lightweight. You know, I don't want to carry a bunch of extra stuff that I really won't use or really don't need. The stuff that's in my backpack here is pretty much all I need to edit video on the road, edit my music on the road, and just have a little bit of entertainment with the iPad, plenty of charging options and stuff for a pretty minimal backpack setup. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, or if there are certain pieces of gear that you like to travel with that you would recommend, I'd love to see y'all down in the comments. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're not already, and also add me on social media at B3NAQUA. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunset here in Los Angeles, and I will talk to y'all soon in the next video.